Alrighty guys, we have here 3 watches here today. 1 I purchased myself and 2 that have been kindly sent over by WM Watches, Welly Merck. I'm excited to open these guys because I haven't opened a watch or unboxed it in a while. So without further ado, let's get into the video of unboxing these watches today and giving my first impressions. Alrighty, we have finally officially upgraded our setup. We have an actual clamp, so we get a nice top-down shot. So that's the first for this channel for God Tier Watches. Now we got 2 Welly Mercs and 1 Addiesdive for today's video. Welly Merck has kindly sent over these 2 watches for review and I don't have to return it. So thank you so much for Welly Merck. Keep in mind my reviews will be very honest with you guys and I won't make it seem better than it actually is. If it's actually bad, I'll say it. But we're gonna test you out, Welly Merck. This is my first time handling Welly Merck, so this will be very exciting. But to start off the video, let's start with the Addiesdive. Getting a new microfiber cloth for this review. All right, we're in for business. Ooh. All right, so I got the mint color dial in the AD2066 for this one, but this is one of those AliExpress watches that is so affordable, you question why you should be spending so much on a watch in the first place at like those big brands. So what comes in the box is a link removal tool here. You get a Deep Sea Hunter card from Addiesdive, not signed at all, and then you get a user manual, and you get the watch obviously. Let's open this up and let's have a look. Okay, look at that guy, huh? And as you can tell from a lot of AliExpress watches, this is suffocating in plastic wrap everywhere, so we're gonna have to take that off. Oh my god. How is this watch so cheap? It looks so nice. Dude, that sunburst mint green dial is insane. And the raised indices nice and sharp. Better logo too compared to the whatever that is. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. Is that just not mesmerizing? Dude, I can't believe it's like 60 Australian dollars or 67, however much I got it for. Alrighty, so that is the watch, guys. That is so nice. You can see very nicely polished on the actual case. And then you just got brushed, finishing, vertical brushing across here. This is future God Tier Watches speaking here. I didn't really talk about it in the unboxing part. One thing I wanted to mention is the jangliness of this bracelet. It's very cheap feeling. As far as dimension goes, this is very wearable. It comes in only at 36 millimeters diameter, so this is very good for those small to medium sized wrists. Has 100 meters of water resistance as well. Now you see that the watch is ticking 4 times per second, but it is not an automatic movement. This one has a mecha quartz movement, the VH31, to get that swooping seconds hand. It's only 11 mil thick, so it's not thick at all, as you can see here. But this watch looks just gorgeous for the price point. You only do get a mineral crystal, but you do get that bubble mineral glass, so it gives it that nice vintage feel to it. There is AR coating on it as well, which is good to see. And BGW9 lume, which we will show quickly right here. I'm not sure if you could see it with the naked eye right now, but the lume is pretty crisp. It's nice and clear, BGW9. Nice thin lume is better than no lume. I don't know how long this would last, but I wouldn't rely on it fully because it just looks like a, everyday dressier piece. Nice. But let's quickly wear this on before we move on to the next review. After sizing it up for a bit, this is the final result for this guy. Like, oh my gosh. This is fantastic. This is like everything you ever needed in like a budget watch, and it's okay to get a bit of damage on that boy, but oh my gosh, that is amazing. I can't wait to do a full review on this one, but first thoughts, literally like the perfect cheap watch you can ever get. It is the same case as the 2030, the popular sand dune case. I mean, yeah, this is pretty sick. There's nothing else to really say. It's just a good daily, really. So gorgeous with the mint green dial. I'm so glad I chose this dial. Let's unbox the Welly Merck now. Alright, which one am I gonna pick next? I wanna go left because I'm left-handed for that one. get out of here. Let's move on to the next, or first, should I say, Welly Merck. All right, so we got a box in a box. Nice. You get, I'm guessing, a tool here. Yep. Same thing, just plastic instead. Having this is better than the pin removal tool that came with the Addiesdive, honestly, because yeah, it's just easier. It aligns perfectly for you. All right, let's move on and open this tiny watch box. Nice minimal Welly Merck logo as well here. But this is the more affordable one I got. This is the white. This is like another good everyday piece. Honestly, it's quite similar to the Addiesdive in terms of like case design. Dial is obviously different here, but this one, I'd say it's more of a dressy piece, but it kind of tones it down with like the nice textured dial, which I'm not sure. I'll zoom closer into it. And there we go. Look at that texture. It's very subtle. I think they called it the wave texture if I'm not mistaken, but it's nice. I like it. And very minimal Welly Merck logo as well. Let's open this guy up then. Again, this one has a plethora of plastic all over. Now that the thick layer of plastic is all gone, I'm just appreciating the dial right now. It's nice. It just says down at the bottom, quartz, 10 atmosphere or 100 meters. It's very minimal. This is like almost like a Ciosa, but a more dressier version. The crown is also interesting. It's not like a normal looking crown. Comes out a bit, honestly, more than usual. I like the crown. It's not a normal looking crown, but the case itself is quite generic, very highly polished on the side here. And then you got vertical brushing, very similar to Addiesdive, the first one we just reviewed. And the lugs nicely drape into your arms here, so that'll be good. We're gonna try it on now. All right, after taking out the links, this is finally going on my wrist. Let's see it. All right, wow. This is nice. I like the texture a lot. It's like a silvery white dial. It's not completely white, which I really like. And the indices here are nice, like dressy style. And the only lume that is possible to have would be only on the hour and minute hand, which is obviously not a lot of lume, but this is more of a dressier piece, as you can see. But it looks nice, honestly. Can't wait to give it a more in-depth review, but this is another wearable piece. This one has a flat sapphire crystal with AR coating, VH31 mecha quartz movement again. It's got an odd bend width of 19 millimeters, which means all your strap won't be able to fit this guy. Your conventional ones like your 18, 20, 22. It's just a push-pull crown. It got 100 meters of water resistance because of that. But it's only 9.4 mil stick, so it's very thin. Nice and thin there. And again, 36 millimeters of diameter for this one. So good for people like me. As you can see, it looks very nice. But yeah, let's move on to the final watch for today, the second Welly Merck. I feel like I also didn't give Welly Merck credit enough, but the box itself, it's honestly nice. It's nice and simple. I like how the box doesn't open quickly. It just slowly opens. Kind of similar to like how Apple products are. There you go. And then you get another box in a box. Same exact design. This one feels a bit heavier though. This might be a bigger watch. Let's check it out. Ooh, this is definitely a lot bigger as a watch. But this looks like a moon phase watch, which I've never actually owned. This is my first time handling it. This is exciting. Wow. I wonder how this works. I might actually need a manual for the first time for this. This one from Welly Merck is a lot more dearer. The first one was only 70 Australian dollars at the moment, and this one is $200. That's because one, the complication, and two, that's also because it is an automatic movement. It has a 72-hour power reserve, which is insane. But this one comes in at 41 millimeters diameter, so this is going to be a bit bigger. So this is definitely on the larger side for me, but we're going to have to try it out. It's got sapphire crystal on this guy. Lume on each of the moons and the indices. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, before I even open it, you get the movement, like it's a display case back. Oh my gosh, that movement is gorgeous. This is my first time owning like a Hansal 7200 movement, but oh my gosh, it is nice. I'm mesmerized by the back. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's ticking. All right, let's open it. Let's focus. That took a lot longer than I thought because one of the pins was bent already within the watch. So it was very difficult to take it out, but we made it eventually using some pliers. Alrighty, now keep in mind with this watch, it is just a butterfly clasp. It is currently choking me, but it'll do for this review of a quick review. Now this watch looks spanking good. I like it. It is a bit big for my wrist, but I like the bracelet a lot. The butterfly clasp is nice. No micro adjust, so that's something to consider. If you are half a size link or half a link down, that could be a bit of a problem. But it comes with an automatic movement. I'm gonna try use the actual moon phase, figure that out, how that works. But that is a gorgeous dial, as you can tell. Nice black dial. It's got a bit of depth to it as well because it's actually engraved in the actual dial so that you see the little moon come out. Really pretty, but a really elegant piece. So if you're something into astrology or some sort of moon phase watch, this is definitely the one to go for. Very nice looking watch, and the thread sounds nice. I'm gonna see what it looks like under the dark now quickly. I'm just trying to juice it up here right now, but yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best, it quickly dies down. And while this watch is great, there's some things I need to mention. Just quickly running over the actual watch itself. This is technically speaking not a proper moon phase, just because from what I've researched, moon phases is every 29 days. This is set on a 31-day schedule, which means it is just a overcomplicated way of just putting a date wheel window. Because if you put it to its first crown position, you'll see very quickly that moon changing. That's just a date wheel spinning. But to be fair, I'm not deterring the fact that it is a cool watch. It definitely is one of a kind. I mean, when have you ever seen a watch that has two moons on a dial, you know? So it's definitely cool in that regard, but it's not a proper moon phase watch. It's something that should be a bit clearer. The watch itself looks very nice, and the movement at the back, the case back, is nicely modified. It's got the Welly Merck branding there, but super, super nice. I really like the movement at the back for sure. That is definitely the feature of this as well. So this watch is just stunning looking, but keep in mind, it is not an official moon phase watch. So that's it for all the watches for today. But with that all being said, which one was your favorite watch for today? Was it the Addiesdive, the first watch, the second Welly Merck watch, or the moon phase? Technically not, but a cool watch regardless. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm keen to hear your thoughts. But thank you guys for watching for God Tier Watches. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Keep in mind, I'll be doing a comprehensive review on all of these watches I'll be reviewing, and potentially going to be selling them because I have way too many watches in this house now, so I need to just get rid of it. People, please take it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for the support, and welcome back to God Tier Watches. We're back again. Bye for now.